Welcome back to the final approach. Last episode, we landed our rover down on Minmus. We got some green sandstone that was yellow. We also saw in the distance a module that was supposed to recover, so we're gonna have to look at that at some point. But we've got to get our crew back. We've got to get our samples back. We have Pumpkin 1 in orbit. We've also used Pumpkin 2 before to go to the Moon, so we're actually going to build another craft because Pumpkin 1, I've realised, for our purposes is just not going to work at the moment. I need to do something with it. I need to modify it, and yeah, we're not going to do that. I'd have to send up something to attach to the docking port. Once it's attached, then the craft will be controllable, and I might as well just send another craft up. So we're going to look at this. This is Pumpkin 3, and I'm just having a look, and I seem to remember that I put a probe core somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure that I did. So we're gonna open it up and look and see if I can see, is there a probe core in here? Yes, there is. There is a probe core in there. Wonderful. Right. So we have a probe core in there. That's good. However, I want to take some stuff down. So I want to, first of all, this is going to fly to the Minmus station where it's going to collect an engineer. The engineer is then going to go down. He's then going to go down and he's going to fix the antenna on the buggy because I do want to fix that. But also he's going to go along and have a look after we've sent we've sent Val and Thule back into orbit. He's going to actually go along and have a look and see what this object that's on the surface is actually doing. So we're going to actually have him go and drive over there. So let's have a look. We know this thing lands on the Moon. Okay, wow, that engine has probably too much thrust for anything I ever want to do with it. In fact, before we do anything, let's save that. Let's open up Pumpkin 1. What engine did I use on Pumpkin 1? Because Pumpkin 1, it used one of those as well. Okay. Well, we'll just use. I guess we'll use Pumpkin. We'll use the same engine system set up then. That's okay. That's fine. Right. This should have more than enough to do everything it needs to do. I mean, that's not a big problem. But we want to add some bits to it. So the question I've got is, can I repair that antenna or can I just replace it? Now this thing has antennas. We've got extra parts up in orbit as well, so I can take some of that down, but I need to add on some storage facilities. So we're going to put them here. I think we'll have 2 of them. There we go. And I'm actually going to put some repair packs in there because we've now used them, haven't we? That's not full. One of those there, and one of those there. So we have repair packs there. In fact, you know what? No, we'll keep that. We've got repair packs there because they're actually worth us having on station when we need to do it. How do you do that? What is key? Alt key. There we go. Sorted. Brilliant. Right. Do I need a... Oh, now... You know what? How much does a ground anchor take up? Because that might be... that is not enough. Right. So you know what? We'll take the repair kits up. And I think we're going to put one of these in as well. We're going to get rid of those. Right, we're going to fuse some stuff here. So that's going to go to there. That's going to go to there. We're going to pull that up to there, like so, and then I'm going to come here. We're going to move this up to up there, like that, and then extend ladder. Right, that's good. That's going to go down to the ground, I think. I hope it does, otherwise we're going to have to use EVA packs, but that's not a problem. Right, so ground anchor, there you go. We've used 40 units up. We're going to put EVA repair kits, 1 of those, 2 of those, 3, that's 12 of them. That should be more than enough. Ooh, we can set up a little base down there. That's a good idea. So what do we need? A bit more EVA fuel. That's always useful to have if needed. Right. Just spare one. Yeah, one spare one. Right. I would like a little small work lamp. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure that is. Does it use power? Stack capacity 2, dry mass, not bad. Right, so I want a goo. I want weather analyzer. No weather on Minmus, I'm guessing. We want a photovoltaic panel for each of those. Passive seismometer and a voltaic panel for that. We want a control experiment thing and a panel for that. I don't think there's anything else we need, so we could put another ground anchor in because that's fun, and we could put an EV experiment kit in, use that, and Grand Slam thing, I think we're pretty much done. Is there anything else I want? Communication stuff. We could put a relay down there on the ground anchor, which would be probably a good idea. So can you actually put cores in these? Because that would be... Oh, you can. Oh, now that becomes interesting. Because that could be a solution to our problem. So a core, and then some blocks of those, some blocks, cores, some solar panels. Solar panels would be good. I have a plan. So I've got some plans developing. One of those, and another one of those. Ooh, I could go for the round ones. Let's go put the round ones in. Actually, they're cooler. They're much cooler. And one of those is far too big. Right, and then I want transmission stuff. I want one of those, and got some of those on the side already. Relay stuff. Are you a relay? You're direct. You're relay. Might as well have two of you. That's almost full. Yeah, let's go for another one. No, we don't need another one. And I don't know if we need any struts. Struts are always useful, aren't they? Struts are always useful. There we go. And then a bit of one of these. Can I put more than one? No, I can't. So yeah, we could do all sorts of stuff with this. I actually want another one of these. I want another one of those because having those probe cores is actually probably useful. No, get rid of that. That doesn't save me anything, does it? No, the probe cores take a lot up. You know what? We'll live without. No, that doesn't take much up. Ground anchor takes a chunk up. How much does a probe core take? We're well over, are we? That is huge. Just have that. There you go. And then I can actually have all that back, all that back. I want another ground anchor. Where's my ground anchors? Because we might need those. There we go. Put that there. Right. 2 ground anchors. And can I get another transmitter is the question, actually. Because it's always worth having those things. Transmitter, will you fit? No, you go over the top. Oh well. Right, we're going to leave it like that. So that's a lot of stuff in there. It's added a lot of mass in. That's going to get us up. That's going to get us to Minmus. That's going to land us after we've docked. Right. Does it have RCS? It does. In all directions, I believe. Yes, it does. Wonderful. Right, we need to close this up. We need to redo this. Right, build the fairing. Up we go. No, that's not wide enough. There we go. And then we can just take it all the way, tape it up, nice and tapered. That's a horrible. It looks more like like an Atlas 3 or Atlas 4, something like that. One of the old Atlas rockets. Right. So I think that is us ready to depart. Crew, we're not taking anybody. Get out. Oh, Leela. I did say you could go at some point. But I've got another guy on orbit. Yeah, Leela. Am I going to need you anytime soon? I'm going to have to send somebody to get crew back anyway, 3 seats. So, go on. Yeah, you can go to Minmus and I'll collect you on the way back. Right. Save that and let's launch this thing. So, we're going to launch this. Leela. I think that's what we're calling you. She's going to be in the passenger seat, but she's not actually going to be doing much, so she doesn't need to worry too much about anything. What I will do is I'm not going to show you this whole flight up. So what I will do is you can see the start of the launch, and I'll talk about what's going to go on. So I'm going to put it into orbit. We're going to into a reasonable orbit. Then I'm going to basically set it to... Leela, stop being so unhappy on launch. Seriously. I will send this thing up, put it into orbit, and then I'll arrange for it to go to Minmus. And what I will probably do is jump back to you as we arrive at Minmus, so we can actually get to the station and do what we want. I don't know. Do we want to stop off at the station, or do we want to go straight to surface? No, I think we're gonna stop off at the station because I'm actually going to swap Leela out. She's going to go for a trip to Minmus, but she's not going to go to the surface, which is going to be interesting for her. Ooh, get that to the middle. Right. So I will see you once I manage to get to orbit. We are now departing Kerbin on our way to the Minmus. We're going to actually... we're going to actually just speed all the way out there. If we didn't actually capture, we've got a bit of a jump off Minmus there because we come quite close to it, even though it's a small body, it gives us a little bit of a gravity assist. We'd actually come back via the moon and get this odd little sort of action with the moon, and then that'd be take it off the other side. It's very interesting. If you're interested in gravity assist, nice little example there of gravity assist, and then definitely not a gravity assist there. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to speed up to this point here. We're just going to warp to there. Oh, that's interesting. Little graphical glitch. We've got these things on the surface that are just not actually on the surface anymore. How interesting. They're flopping around all over the place. Obviously, I've seen that before a long time ago, but yeah. Oh, now they're actually on the surface. That's nice. Well done, I think. All right. So we're actually aiming for that one there, the banana lander, banana 3 lander. But first, we're actually going to be attempting to dock with MinLab. So I could actually I wonder if I could do a capture here. If I did the capture there, like so, right, and then we did a bit of this as well. Okay. So that would put us into a little bit of an orbit that's sort of similar to it. And then at the same time, pull this in. Can I do that? Is that something that you even consider doing? Is that something humans do? I mean, doing basically 3 different axes of change at the same time. That's not bad. We can do that. There we go. What's that? 0.5. I don't want 0.5. Let's go a bit more. There we go. What's that? That's good enough. Right. That's going to put us into a nice sort of higher orbit. 200 F. That gives us not a huge amount, but enough to actually then do the rendezvous, and we can discard this spent stage once we've done that, which is good. It's got RCS on it. That's interesting. Why did I leave the RCS on that all this time? That is interesting. We could actually dock the whole thing and then use this as a tank for something. I don't know. We maybe get a use for it. We'll think about it. We transfer the fuel around. So yeah, so that's where we're going to go to. We're going to do this interesting little maneuver. Get onto. So we're actually viewing our craft. So we've gone past our perips. This is not an optimal capture, but it is rolling all of our things into one, which might actually make it more efficient. I don't know. We were out by a few degrees there, but that's not a lot. I mean, particularly around Minmus, where Minmus has such a low mass compared to a lot of the other places. It's not a big issue, and it's not a massive burn either. So this is gonna pull us in. We're in the dark a lot at the moment. No sun, no light from Kerbal. Still not sure if it's called Kerbal or the sun now. So we'll talk about that another time. So we're going to come in and we're just going to do a standard burn here. I would normally do my wait till last second, but we're not going to. We're just going to fire it. There we go. Right, so Lily, you're not actually flying this. You're just a passenger, and you're wondering what's going on because you're expecting loads of changes, and then you're told, oh, we're going into orbit and in the correct inclination. You're thinking, wow, this computer is so much better than the pilots I've been with. Actually, who have you flown with? Have you flown with Val? I don't know. Yeah, have you flown with Val? Because if you flew with Val, then that would be just rude, just saying that to people, you know. Right, I just do that to there, and then a little bit of this. Get this sorted, and that's close enough. Right, let's have a look at our orbit. What do we look like? Oh, that's beautiful. Right, so what are we up about? Oh, it's actually better than it was supposed to be. I've actually managed to get a better one than I was supposed to. That I love it when that happens. Right, now we're going to drop down, and we're going to look at, do we have an interaction? It's this inner ring, isn't it, that I want? That there. Right, so how close can we go? How close can we go? That's not a bad one. That's really not a bad one, actually. That is beautiful. That there. We're going to go for that there. Right. So that maneuver makes us within 1 kilometer, but we're going to refine that just a smidgen. Just get it down to, oh, I don't know, 80 meters. 80 meters is fine. Yeah, that's it. We'll do 80 meters. There we go. And that's going to happen in a day. That's a long. I could have done it before now, but you know what? We'll save a bit of fuel because I think we're going to dock this. I think we're going to dock this. We'll use this for deorbit, and then this means this has got loads of fuel because we've got a lot of fuel on the station as well. And you know, I might as well. I might as well do it. Ooh, spinning around. Lots of spinning around. Did I click that many times? Really? Wow. Right. So this is going to be towards the retrograde. We'll just go, and it'll pull us into it. Oh no, no. I want to be on orbital. Thank you very much. It's already jumped to target. Right, and then we'll put it onto stability assist, and then we'll just sit it on there. I really do miss having hold target. Oh, sorry, hold maneuver node. Oh, I miss that so much. Right, so we'll do this. This is, what's our closest interaction going to be? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure. We should only need, what actually tell me here? 10 meters per second. Oh, that's nothing. I could do that with RCS, in fact, if we were really wanting to. This burn's going to take no time at all. So I could actually start it now and just be really gentle with it. In fact, even really gently, it's going to be easy. Right. Okay. And then we're just going to do this, and then there we go. Right. And what I'm going to do is actually RCS it. I'm going to use a little bit of RCS to do this refining. Take us down to 39 meters. That's very close, but okay. So that's the close approach. I'm going to come past, and so I want to warp to there. Right. Let's have a look. And we want to go retrograde, orbital, that there, target. Right, there we are. It's closing in. We're going to be a little bit away from it. You know what, we're just going to do that. And I'm going to need to do a 12 meters per second in about a minute, so we can actually go towards that, because that will take no time at all with this engine to fire off. So I'm going to wait until we're about 20 out. 20 out will be good. 25 out, and then we just start slowing the engine down a bit. Here we go. Bring it down, and then just let it drift in a bit more. Just bring it in. Now, obviously, this is not how you would do it in real life, because I'm firing my main engine straight at the station. Well, not straight at it, but beside it. You'd actually come past it, then you'd fire down, and you'd actually have done a lot of this to slow down beforehand. Ideally, you want to actually come up from underneath, and then you're actually firing as you approach from the other side. But anyway, that's, yeah, ideally you want to come in from a lower orbit. And we'll just stop it there, please. And then RCS just to, let's see, where am I going to dock? I think I want to dock there. Set as target. Control from here. Right. Okie doke. I think that's my position there. So I want to turn that off. And that's where I want to sit. That's it. And level, there we go. Right. So RCS on, and then we're going to I actually want to need to roll now because I am in the worst orientation for me to do this with my head working correctly. Right, there we go. And we're going to fire a little bit forward so I can approach it. Thank you and much. And I want to go up a bit and down a bit, and then we want to go a bit less that way, and I want to slow down my approach. Pull it down, thank you. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. And now it's just a case of drifting in at 0.1. Note to self, probably. That would be. Yeah. Not the most sensible approach path, but it'll do. It will survive, I think. Maybe if we go under it a little bit. Just a tiny smidgen under it, and then I'll come down, because I'm actually above at the moment. Right, and there we go. That's better. Tiny little squirt forward. Bring it in. Bringing it in, bring it in. I'm hoping that's going to scrape. Is that going to scrape? Oh, that's tight. That is tight. Oh, that is going to be just ever so tight. Oh. Note to self, do not put sensors, the solar panels so close before again. Oh, that was, look at that. Oh, that was, if I opened that, it would probably actually break it. Note to self, don't open that. All right, so what do we want to do? We want to transfer some crew first of all. So we want to transfer you. Where are we? Transfer crew. You are going to transfer to the station, and then from here I want to transfer crew. I want to take Mittler. Mittler's 1 star, but he's been on orbit around here for so long. I could put Layla down on the ground. No, we've come for a reason. Layla's got a backstory now, so that's what's going to happen. Right. So we're going to do all of those, and then we're going to have all that one there. Oh, they're not used. They're not. Oh, because they've got priority. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Right, we've got fuel for days on this, so we're just going to use this. We're just going to use that. We've transferred our crew over. We didn't need to do that, but you know we did. Is there anything I want while I'm up here? I don't think so. We're going to be coming back, so undock. Jump back to here. RCS to on. Pull away rapidly before we drift upwards and hit that solar panel. Right, what's that? Thiuli first. Yes, I know it is Thiuli first. That's a good point. Right, right. So where's my target? My target is there. No, it isn't. It's there. Right. I think we go at this one here. Add maneuver, and we go down. What's that now? That's interesting. That's going to rotate that way. So I'm just going to do that. What's that saying? 30? Really? Because the planet goes here. Oh god, yeah. Okay, pull this in about there. So we can start on that path. And what I want to do is ideally put this down on top of that lander. Yeah, it's classed as a lander, but it's not really a lander. If I put it down about here, that'd be perfect. We can drive up to it. Swap out crew, engineer does his stuff. Yeah, that's a good idea. Right. Maybe a bit more southern. There we go. Right, so let's warp to that. And is that coming round now? It's going to be in the dark. I'm going to be landing in the dark. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what I wanted. Right. Yeah, the lander's going to have to come to us on the way, which is cool. That's not a problem. What we'll actually do is we'll do what we've done before. Hold on a second. Do I not have signal? Uh-oh. It's not giving me controls. Okay, that's interesting. We've got signal. What on earth? Have we lost it? Right, I'm gonna do a quick reload, and yeah, I'll be right back. Right, it is now back after a quick reload. That's positive, because I was a little concerned there. Maybe I just couldn't see it. I don't know. You have to tell me. Maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough. I don't know. Right. So I want this to be anti-normal. I'm actually going to just do the anti-normal burn like I did when we actually landed last time. I'm going to do that burn first, and then we're going to figure out what's going on. So we've got 200 meters per second. So this thing is actually going to probably do the landing for us in effect. We're going to come down about there, okay, and then I'm going to go retrograde, and then we're going to do a little bit of retrograde burning, like so. And then we'll see where that puts us. And I want it to be basically down about here as it intersects the ground. And then we may have to do a bit more southerly burning. Yeah, we are going to have to do quite a bit more southerly burning, in fact. Right, okay. So we'll put that on the far side. There we go. And then we're going to reposition ourselves for a normal burn. Get that off there. Get off, thank you. Right, so this is going to be anti-normal. Okay. And do that there, and fire your engines. Okay, gonna pull it. I'm gonna try and land it, yeah, on this line here. Somewhere around here would be ideal. So let's pull it to. I've got enough. How quickly can this actually kill itself? 10 seconds. You know what? Let's go to here. I wonder whether we can just do an almost vertical land. In fact, we're not going to need to. This is actually drifting. So I wonder whether we come to about here, and then we just start going for it. Yeah, there we are. We're just going to bump it down here. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Oh, would help if I put the landing gear down, wouldn't it? There we go. So there we go. We'll just kill it about here, down to, I don't know, 50. 50 is good. I want to put it down ideally just on the edge of here, because we're going to have to come off and have a look at that anyway. And in amongst these rocks would be perfect, absolutely perfect. Right, we're just going to come down. I'm going to do a bit more burning. I'm going to let it go down again. And I think we're pretty much above those rocks now, are we? There we go. We're just killing off that velocity nice and easy. We're now at that point where it will not let me speedy uppy anymore, because it's naughty like that. Right, and we're gonna dump this stage right on top of the rocks. I can see this happening already. All right. So this stage is 44 meters per second. We're gonna basically be zeroing out this stage, which is good. We can actually use it as a crash stage almost. There you go. kill it off, and goodbye. I said goodbye. Thank you. Right, and now we can just, don't need to be target, I actually want to be surface. Oh, we're going, why did it jump to target? That's interesting. That is interesting. I suppose our target was actually, I didn't notice it had done that. So we're actually targeting the ship over there, which is why we were drifting sideways even when we shouldn't have been. That's interesting. So that's actually going to drop that over there. We were actually flying backwards. There is a lot of rocks around here. That's interesting. So maybe the place to look for your rock samples and stuff is along these edges, is along boundaries between things. So that's there. That's 4 kilometers up. Okay, we're coming down reasonably slowly. So I'm just gonna. I can't time warp, can I? Because we're doing the things. Right. Put that on there. Right. So we're going to be right on this crest, and then we can actually take the rover up there and do our stuff and things. And we could put a nice little science base down here and everything would be quite nice. So we'll just do that. Let's just get a bit of speed going. I want to go down to about 1,000. We can with this engine we can actually pull it out of pretty much anything that we need to. Oh, that would be the previous stage landing aggressively. So now we're just going to sit on the throttle on this one and just slow it down a bit. I'm not in a hurry to get it down in speed. We'll just oh, thank you. That's good as well. Bit of wreckage. Always like a good bit of wreckage on the surface of the planet, moon planet of the Minmus, the minty one. Right. Can I? If I go to 0 almost, it does go. We've got a tiny thrust. That does get a little bit of acceleration. Okay. So we are going to be able to actually put this down gently. Those are still moving around. What do we see here? Is there anything else of interest around here? Is it just rocks? I do not see any specific ones. What's that? It's a bit of something that I don't care about anymore. Right, shut the engines off. Just let it drop down. Here we go. Coming down. See, I would have thought that was blue sandstone because it's blue, you know. Deceptive. That could be blue sandstone as well. Right. Slow down a little bit. Don't need to be going too fast. Bring it down. 8, 6, 5. We'll hold it about 5. Just let it slow down. We're at 20 seconds from, 30 seconds from landing now. Just hovering it on the engines. I want to put it down at about probably about 2. 2 would be nice. 2.5. I'm not going to touch the thrust now though. I'm just going to let it go down. It might actually get to a point where we get neutral. We actually go past 0 and we actually start going back up. I've got to be careful of that when we start slowing down. So I'm actually going to touch the throttle down a bit and let us go increase our speed just a smidgen as we fall. When we get to 10 meters above, we're going to just pop it up again. There we go. And engines off. We are down. Well done. Mittler is down. Mittler, have you been on the surface of another body? Have you only ever just been in orbit? Is that, because that's what I'm wondering. I'm actually wondering that. I meant to get and see if Layla could actually be leveled up now she'd been to Minmus. So we're going to drive the crew over there. It's actually, what, 6 kilometers away. And then we've got our next one over there. But before we do that, it's Mittler's turn to... I put it on the wrong... Oh, there's one on each side. Okay. That's okay then. Didn't we have this problem last time as well? Did I put one on both sides last time as well and I didn't even realise it? I bet I did. Right, Mittler. So we're going to just go down here and we're going to just first off, I think we're going to do some construction. I think is what we're going to do. Yeah, I think a little bit of construction because you know, we're on Minmus. Sorry, we're on Minmus. So let's have a look. What have we got? I have a ground anchor. How do they work? I want to put it there. There we go. Is it attached now? Is that attached? There, it's attached. Is it attached? Can I walk across and do stuff to it? Is it doing? So if I turn this off. Oh, so that's now attached. Wonderful. Can I do that with other bits, or is it just now that the ground anchor's there that I can do that? Could I do that before? Could I like put that there? Oh, I can just drop it. Okay, so now... Oh, we're attaching. Oh, how exciting. So is the ground anchor actually working is the question I have. Is it actually attached to the ground? Right, what do I want to do? Well, I'm going to put, let's see, we've got a ground anchor. We've got a dish. I've got a probe core. So we're going to put a probe core on there. Wonderful. Very nice. Liking it. And then I want to put a dish onto the side. Oh. So that ground anchor wasn't anchored then. Yeah, I think we now know that the ground anchor wasn't anchored. So maybe you have to do it without this being turned on. So maybe I have to do the ground anchory bit into like, can I? Maybe that needs to go into there. And that maybe needs to go into there. And then can I do ground anchoring? Right. Aha. So I need to do that. Okay. That's how I want to do it. Right. Place. Now, is it attached? Ah, wonderful. That's how it does it. Okay. Is that the... Well, that was a fail, that one. We'll consider that one to be a fail. So does this mean I can now build on that? Right. So that's how you do that. So now I want a brick. And I want to... No, I don't want to do that. Now I want to go back to this. Aha, aha. Right, okay. So now I want this and I want that. No, 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 I want it to there. Thank you very much. In fact, I want to just stop. Stop getting carried away. Right. And then we're going to try this again. We're going to put you on there. Very good. Very nice. And then we're going to put a dish on top. Yeah, because we can. Little relay dish. See, you see what I'm doing here? I'm building a ground relay. That's right. And then we'll put one of you on there. Oh, is that not going to work? Oh, okay. Oh, I think we've killed him. Should have gone with the other panel. Should have gone with the other panel. That would have probably been a better idea. Operation in progress cannot detach. What, because it's broken? Right, we're going to walk away. No one would ever know. No one will ever know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a problem that we don't have to worry about at all. Required repair 1 kit. Well, that didn't work either. Let's try this again. Let's repair that. Yeah, that's broken as well. Okay. Let's just go over this side. This is a much nicer side. We like this side over here. So what we've learned is ground anchor's good, but it don't put stuff through the ground because they will break. Think about that. Yeah, that's a bit good things. Note to self. Oh, hello. Solar panels fallen. Right. Anyway, so as we were saying, what we really want is we want to put together our little base section. So we're going to just put that up over here. We'll just do that there. There we go. Let's put that there. And then what else do I want? I want this one. And we'll put that there. And then I want... that's a solar panel. Wonderful. And then I want my mystery goop. There we go. We'll put that... where to put you? We'll just put you over here. Yeah, that's perfect. Put that there. Because you can't get close enough, obviously, to being attached to each other. And then we'll put that down there, and then we'll find the one. You can go just there. That's a mess of equipment. That's just a lot of, like, that's 2 things at once, and you got this thing, and then okay. All right, so what's this doing? Should be working right now. Right, so then we're going to get some solar panel-y things, get them into here. Put that down, I don't know, over there. Another one. You can tell I'm really focused on getting this to be pretty, can't you? I mean, this is a whole level of well-placed, equipment. We're just going to put the solar panels absolutely everywhere. Hey, how are you doing? Mittler, You're doing better than Thiuli. Thiuli would have killed himself by now. I mean, seriously, the fact you didn't go up in the air is actually quite impressive. I am impressed. So, there you go. Put that. Where do you want to put this? Just put it over here. Just put it over there. That's good. There we go. Lots of solar panels. Look at all these solar panels. It's wonderful. All blocking each other. That's terrible. No, that's a nightmare. Right. Anyway, yeah. I think we're ready to do. I want to investigate that, but anyway, let's go. Let's get out of this, and let's get back into the craft, because you've got to wait for them to drive over here. So I'm going to get them to drive over. Hopefully it'll be daytime by the time they get here, and then we can actually have a look at all this stuff in the daytime. Don't look at this. This is not important. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Right. Oh, and you need a jetpack again, don't you? We should really give you your jetpack. I'm not going to give you the... Oh, you can actually have the extra EVA fuel, because you're going to be on the surface. Yes. Right. Board. Right. Don't look at the mess. There was an incident. It's all. What's that? Don't worry about it. Right. That's nothing. That MinLab. That's not MinLab, is it? Oh, it's actually height. Oh, that's interesting. Where did our mistake go? It flew over there, didn't it? Anyway, let's get the. Oh, there it is. What is that? We'll have a look at that when it drives over. Right. Let's go. Let's go get the other team. Right, so we are now approaching our landing site. I'm actually going to speed this up a bit. This has been a bit of a journey. I forgot how far 4 kilometers in Kerbal actually is when you're traveling along the surface. We're going at 7 meters per second. I could probably go faster, but I'm concerned that we actually lose control of the vehicle and things go horribly wrong. So that's the target we want to get to in the end. But this is our craft that we're going to go to now. I think that's our craft we're going to now. There's a lot of bits there. Yes, I think that's where we're heading to. There's a lot of structures, lots of panels and things just flopping around. So yeah, we'll have to be aware of that. I'm not entirely sure that's 200 meters. Okay, so we can now start to apply some breakage to slow down just a little bit as we come in. What's that? That's the Clampertron ground anchor. Oh, okay. And that's over there. Oh, so we're actually going to go past the ground anchor first. Maybe we could stop off and have a look at the ground anchor, and maybe actually attach it to the ground. And we can actually figure out what went horribly wrong with it. That should be just ahead of us, shouldn't it? Yeah, there it is. So the ship's just over there. We've got things about. On the way across here, I did come past another yellow sandstone, green sandstone thing. So that's actually good to know, because if we ever get another mission for one, we can actually just land around here, and we know that the site over here and the original flag that we've got will actually direct us in a straight line to the target. What's that down there? Oh, that's the base of some sort, isn't it? Right, we're just going to go forward. Come on, keep going, keep going. See, this one seems to have been okay. It seems to have survived, not so bad. Oh, these guys can't do this. Only engineers can plop this down, can't they? Oh, that's annoying. But we can at least see what's going on. Can we actually... Oh, now, there's a thought. Can I... Let's put the brakes on. Brakes are on. Thank you. Right. I wonder if I could jump to that, because it's got a probe core. It's got a probe core. No, don't want that. Don't want that. There we are. It's got a probe core. So if I just, doesn't have signal. Does it not have an antenna? No, it's too far away from anything that we've put together. That's got no power. That's annoying. That is annoying. Okay. Right. Well, I think we've learned a valuable lesson there, which is, first of all, don't target things and don't be in orbital mode. There we go, surface mode. We'll just spin past that and come over here. So, important information. You can hear in the background all sorts of stuff going on. Whoa, bit of a power slide there. 2 meters per second. Obviously the surface of Minmus. I have got traction control on to the max right now, but it is just not playing fair with this. And yes, yeah, I think it's just traction. I think it's just a lack of traction on the ice. And if that's the way it's supposed to be, then, you know, well done. If it's supposed to be like that, it is ice, I suppose. We're going to slide straight into the craft if we're not careful. Slow down. Please slow down. Please slow down. Look at that. Oh, power slide. Yeah, parking it beautifully. Right. And we're stopped. Right. You guys can get out. SES has been disengaged. Wonderful. Extend the ladder. Thank you. And we'll just go down. Go down the ladder. Go down the ladder. Let's let go. Let go, Val. Just let go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're very excited, aren't you? Yeah. You've been here before. I'm pretty sure you've been on Minmus before. There we go. We just you can just do that. Yeah. You can just walk there. And over there. Way. So you're fully equipped for your mission back. So you're going to go and get in. You're going to get the craft ready, I think, because we're going to need to get back. We need to get back, and then Mittler's going to come out and take over the driving of things. So we're going to grab that, go up. Could have done this in speedy up a bit. Could have talked over the top. It's a possibility. All right, Mittler, you're going to EVA. Thank you. I know you've been out before. You are going to go down the ladder. In fact, you just let go. Just let go, man. Just let go. Yeah. Have I not recolored you? Are you... Where did I get you from? Oh, you're an engineer. You're red. Engineers are red. That's the way I've done them, haven't I? But did I do them with the red things like that? That's like a classic Kerbal helmet. I thought I'd gone for different colours. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're in good company with Theuli. I'm going to be honest with you because he is the head butter of things and rocks and yeah. So you get in there, thank you very much. And then Theuli, you're done. Right, you need to actually collect all of the samples. We can't leave anything here. Right, you've got the samples. Good. You are important. See, that is a different helmet. I think we've changed helmets on everybody apart from Mittler. So I need to check Mittler and figure out why he's not got a smart helmet like this. I'm sure that Val had one. I'm going to have to get her out in a second and check. Maybe we got Mittler from somewhere else and I just never did it. Maybe I didn't update him. I don't know. I've been trying to be consistent with it because, you know, got to be consistent. You know, a professional space organization as we are, we have to be, you know, organized and professional. Does that even make sense? I don't even know anymore. Val, what's your suit look like while we're at it? See, yeah, you've got the correct suit. That's okay. You can board, right? So, next step. I think we're going to launch up into the orbit, and then in the next episode we will look at rendezvous. So we've got plenty of fuel. We're going to do this. We're going to get up there. Let's get going. Let's make sure this goes up okay. So, control from here. Where are we? Control from there. Good. Don't need target, need orbit. Right. Ready? Only 8 meters per second. Right. Everything's go. And fire the engines. There we go. Gear away. We want to be going at about the 90. Right, let's have a look. Where's my 90-degree marker? Is that 90 degrees? It feels like it should be 90 degrees to me. Right, there we go. That's because we came in from that angle. That's right, there we go. Right, let's have a look. What we got? We're up to 40. Cut that engine. Whoa, that's a high one, but we're going to need it. So, whoa, I forgot just how much Delta V you don't need for doing this. There we go. How much we're going to need? I just want to get an orbit of, I don't know, 20. Yeah, 35. Right, that's fine. Let's go to there. Because of course we've got Val now back, and Val has all of the things apart from targeting exactly what I want. So there we go. There we go. Put that there and do this, and there we go. And I think that's going to put us into orbit. And there we go. Right. And we launched with the thing on. Right. So next episode, we're going to dock these guys. We're going to get them docked to the station. We're going to send We're going to send Mittler over to have a look at that thing there, and we may send something over to get these team back. But this thing here will actually be staying around Minmus for future landings. So, from me, until next time, have a great one.